loves! Today we're doing another full face of nothing new, so grab a snack, get cozy, or grab all of your makeup and let's do some glam together. First product is always a given, Rare Beauty eye primer. This is literally nothing new. I use it pretty much every time I do my makeup. It's so good. And today we are bringing it all the way back with the Born to Run palette from Urban Decay. I used to love this palette. I really like the color story. It's fun. There's some pops of color, huge mirror, and I really like the outside packaging as well. I think it would be really cool for them to bring this palette back. Love it. So let's start off with this color right here, Weekender. I'm gonna put that all over the lid. It's pretty much like a skin tone color. This is so nostalgic. I loved this palette for so long. Let's do a little bit of Riff. I'm going to take that shade in the crease. Oh, that's a good color. These are blending just how I remember. Super smooth and creamy. I loved this palette too because I remember I always loved doing color with it because I felt like it was just really approachable and easy, and all the colors just flow really beautifully together. So I really like this a lot actually. They should come out with this like revamped. Then I'm going to take Hellride and Baja. Oh, this kind of gives modern Renaissance vibes a little bit from ABH. Let's take a little bit of the shade Guilt Trip. Then we're definitely going to go in with a bronzy shade all over the lid. I'm thinking the color Ignite right here. Absolutely gorgeous, like coppery bronze. I took a little bit of the light gold in here. It's called Stranded. Just to kind of lighten up the lids just a little bit. This color right here, it's so pretty. It's just like a light gold. Pulling out the e.l.f. eye tapes because I'm going to do a little bit of brown liner, but I'm going to use the Wet n Wild multi-stick. This one is in Chocolate Cheat Day. It is the most gorgeous reddish brown. Super creamy and pigmented. This is the color Swatched. I love it. So I'm going to just use this as my liner. I was going to use it on my waterline, which I think I probably still am, but I want to do it up top as well. I still like it though. It's really, really pretty. You can even put this all over your lid too. It's fabulous. I was gonna do false lashes, but maybe I won't today. Okay, I don't think I like this. Oh my gosh, that looks so much better. I was like looking at this for like 5 minutes in the mirror. I'm like, I like that liner, but I'm like, it's a little bit too light. So I just added some of the dark brown eyeshadow just right over top of it. And it's actually perfect because I think then it doesn't get so lost with the other eyeshadows. This color right here, it's Punk. This is like a nice reddish brown, similar to the Wet n Wild multi-stick, but it's just a little bit more rich. So it kind of just really seals in that rich color. Yeah, I like that so much better now, honestly. I was like, oh, do I want to wipe this off? Because I felt like the liner, it was just washing everything out, but made it work. And it's nice because the liner kind of acted as a base for the eyeshadow, so it's sticking so much better because it's a cream. So it's a win. Oh, I actually love this. Okay, I'm happy I did not wipe this off because I was this close, but we made it work. That looks so good. That liner really came through. So I don't think I'm going to use any false lashes today. So I'm going to use a waterproof mascara. This is the Essence Lash Princess, a classic. I love this. It's so good and it's $5. So this is always a rotation. Love it. I'm not going to do too much because I don't want to weigh my lashes down, but I feel like honestly one coat is all you need. This picks up every lash, separates, gives volume, length. It's a really good mascara. So good. Look at me not wearing falsies. Are you proud of me? Because you guys know, I love my false lashes, but I've actually been doing pretty good. I feel like the last couple weeks. I don't know, I'm just like rocking the natural lashes sometimes and I love it. So let's move into the skin now. I loved the makeup fixing mist. I was watching an old video from 2016 when I talked about this, so had to bring it back today. This is my favorite pixie mist. They have quite a few, but this one is, I think, the best, honestly. The only thing is, I love the way it smells, but I wish the mister was a little bit better. It kind of just like shoots out. I mean, not even shoots out. I feel like it's not as even as I would like, but it's still really good and it is glowy. It's hydrating. It's just very refreshing. You guys know I love my glowy products, especially when doing skin prep. The eyeshadow palette was cute, by the way. Very nostalgic. I love it. I think, like I said, it would be really fun if they brought that back because I thought it was a really fun palette and I love the packaging. I feel like a lot of people just didn't really give this the hype it deserved at the time. For primer, SPF BFF from Milani. I love this under makeup. Perfect now, of course, in the summertime because that extra little SPF in there. Always use it in, you know, your skincare, but it's nice when you have it in makeup too, or primers. And I love this because it doesn't leave a white cast. It's great under makeup. It gives your skin a little bit of a glow, but nothing crazy. If anything, my skin might look a little bit more glowy because of the pixie mist, but this almost leaves like your skin hydrated but with a natural glowy finish. It feels like a moisturizer with SPF, but just a little bit more lightweight, not super thick and heavy, so I think it is perfect for the summertime. For foundation, I'm actually going to use one of my all-time favorite skin tints. This is the Eavesdrop Blurring Skin Tint from Fenty. If you have not tried this, you absolutely need to. It is super long wearing, lightweight, but still provides some coverage. And I think it is one of the best soft matte skin tints that is so comfortable. Because, you know, a lot of skin tints tend to be really glowy and hydrating, but this one is perfection. And I have this one in shade 10. So I'm going to give it a good shake. They also have a stick version of this, but I prefer this one. I think they both wear really nicely, but this one, I don't know, something about it I just love. And I think you get a little bit extra product in here too, so it's great. I really love this product. I actually feel like this is like another kind of underrated gem from Fenty, but it is bomb. Like for a skin tint too, it has good coverage, but I like that it's a little bit more of a matte formula. It looks so good. It really is a blurring skin tint. Like it looks so smooth. The color I think is also really good. All of my foundations that I've been using in my videos, I swear they've all been so light because every time I have a tan, I feel like I can never get my perfect match. Like I can always get my perfect match whenever I don't have a tan, but the minute I have some color, it's so hard to like get that undertone right. But this actually matches really nicely, and I love the packaging with this too. I've traveled with it. It's just overall a really good skin tint. Honestly, it's in my top 5. I'm obsessed with it. I'm gonna do a little e.l.f. putty bronzer. I have not used this in forever, and I have this one in the shade Bronzed Belle. And I'm using this Metamorphosis MB021 brush. I've been loving it for bronzer. It's like the perfect shade. I like the undertone. It's a bit more warm, but it blends nicely. Oh, I really love this brush. Like, look at it. It's the perfect amount of density, and I love that angle to it. So bomb. I've been loving this brand, by the way, Metamorphosis. It's a small, like, indie brand. And her stuff is amazing. Her blush palettes, her bronzer stick has actually been in my everyday makeup routine. It's amazing. But yeah, this brush is like the bomb. The bronzer I love. I think the undertone is really nice. I like the way it's blending. I forgot how good this is. And this color, I think now that I have a tan, it's good because it kind of has a bit of that warm undertone, but it also has that kind of brown tone that I really love. Now, I grabbed this One Size Cheek Clapper, that's such a funny name, 3D Blush Trio. And this one is in, I'm not even gonna say it because we're gonna keep everything PG, but that is the name, okay? Really pretty little trio. I don't know why I don't use this more because it's very convenient. And let's go in with this color. I love that shade. Oh, it matches the eyeshadow too perfectly. I love things that are so compact like this, and when you kind of get multiple products in one, it just feels like you're getting more bang for your buck. I love the packaging to this blush as well, and I've been trying to remember to do my blush and bronzer before my concealer, and it's been looking so much better. For concealer, Urban Decay Naked Quickie. I still love this. It's super full coverage, but it looks beautiful on the skin. And I have this one in the shade 41NN. I think the brush too that comes with it is pretty good, especially if you're on the go. You can actually blend, let me just show you. You can blend your concealer with this, but I do prefer using my regular concealer brush, but this definitely does work if you're doing your makeup on the go. It fits really nicely, and it's a little bit more dense, so it's not going to pick up your product, but it's just going to blend it in the most beautiful way. You see it keeps that coverage. I love how full coverage this is. Wow, I really like this blush color. I feel like it's like my perfect kind of rose shade. I don't even know. It's just like, it's not too pink, it's not too bright, it's just, I don't know, it's perfect. It's not too pigmented, but it's buildable. Let's set everything now. Another One Size product that I have not used in a hot minute, translucent powder from One Size. I also have the pink version of this, but we're gonna go translucent today. And I'm gonna use a little powder puff. This one is from Amazon. Look at how that looks. So blurred. I'm gonna have to compare this with Huda Beauty because I feel like this, honestly, I think this might be a little bit more matte than Huda, which is crazy because the Huda Beauty powder is also so airbrushed and stunning, but this one just kind of looks a little bit more like, you know? They look so good though, like wow. Then let's set the rest of the makeup. This is another classic favorite for me. It's the Catrice Prime and Fine Mattifying Waterproof Powder. I love this in the summertime because it sets your makeup so nicely. It's good for touch-ups, and I feel like it kind of just keeps everything in place. I'm just gonna set the rest of my face. This is a translucent or like completely colorless powder. Is it translucent? Yeah, it is translucent. That's the color. So colorless powder. I think applying concealer and powder are my two favorite steps when it comes to doing my base, because then I feel like everything, you just start to see the transformation. Okay, what do I do about these really annoying little baby hairs? They will not stay down for the life of me. Like if my life depended on it, these baby hairs are not saving me. They just do not stay down. I'm using the Briogeo Sleek Stick, which I do like, but I feel like for those tiny little hairs, it just doesn't like give me that really firm hold. Maybe I need to use gel, but then sometimes it leaves like residue, which I don't like. So if you have any tips for these little annoying hairs, please let me know. I need your tips. Obsessed with the blush. I think that's like my favorite thing. I need to put this in my everyday makeup drawer because I love the color. And so let's go in with the powder since we're here. And then there's also a highlighter, which is kind of like a blush topper. I don't think I'm going to use it though because it's a little bit, well, maybe I'll like top it off a little bit with it. I just, oops. This side, like what is going on? I'm going to just take my powder puff and just tap, blend it away with whatever product is left over. I kind of just use it to erase my mistakes as best as I can, but there's always one side that looks better than the other when I do my makeup. That's always how it is. Yeah, even this side, like the concealer, for some reason, like it looks so much better on the other side. I'm gonna take a little bit of nose contour. Look at this gem Kokie Powder Contour Palette. Oh my gosh, this definitely brings me back. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this cool tone shade for my nose, and then I'm also gonna take a little bit of the banana color. I just want to use the banana color on my powder puff just a little bit to kind of like blend this away a little bit better, because for some reason something happened over here with the concealer. But oh my gosh, this palette, this is supposed to be like a dupe for the KVD contour palette, which, do you guys remember when literally every single person had that palette? I still have mine. I have like the newer version. I got it like a few years ago, but I feel like people don't really even use contour palettes anymore. It's like all cream bronzers and stuff, right? Like, do you guys use bronzer palettes like this? And remember when ABH used to have one too? I think I still have my Anastasia one, actually. That's also Very from the archives for sure. Very OG. I feel like I need a little bit of glow, so I'm gonna use the One Size little highlighter here. I want to see how it looks. Oh, that is actually really pretty. It kind of gives Milani Luminoso vibes a little bit. I thought it was going to be a little bit too much, but it's actually perfect. Well, I definitely need to tight line my upper lash line. Even when I don't wear falsies, I like to tight line up here because it kind of just makes your lashes appear more fuller and just a little bit thicker at the root. I'm going to take the color Breakaway and let's pop that right in here. It's like you got to get past that first layer because it's been a minute since I've used this palette. Nude eyeliner is the winner. I'm actually going to not use my Essence liner, which I always use, but I'm going to use the Forever eyeliner from Flower Beauty. Let's see if this one is like Essence. Oh, it's very creamy. Look at that. That's almost white. Wow. It definitely brightened the eyes. I did not realize this was so pigmented and creamy. Oh my gosh. Let's do a lip combo. I'm going to go in with Charlotte Tilbury Love Trap. Okay, that was not Love Trap. It was Pillow Talk 2 Medium. I was thinking of another color, which I do love, but this one's different. It's actually not really what I wanted, but I like the color. Then we're going to top it off with a little Milani Bahama Beige lipstick. This is a classic, just all-time favorite. And one of my favorite glitter glosses is from Laura Lee Los Angeles, and this one is in Sparkling Iris. It is the most beautiful, true, sparkly nude gloss. I love it. The sparkle is perfect. It's not gritty, it's so smooth, and it looks good. It truly topped over anything. I'm gonna go back into the Kokie Contour Palette, and I'm just gonna kind of touch up my bronzer. The Pixie Mist is necessary just to melt everything in. Smells so good, and I think we are done. Love it. So this is your monthly reminder to shop your stash, use up products you already own. I'm actually really impressed with the One Size blush. This is probably my favorite thing that I rediscovered in my collection. I love the color. I love the way this side looks. Like, the perfect glowy cheek. I also am very impressed with this Flower Beauty eyeliner. I did not expect this to be so bright and pigmented. The powder with the concealer, if you have oily skin or if you like a super matte full coverage under eye, you're gonna like this combo. Definitely looks really good. The skin tint's amazing. Everything that I used is really good, but I'm just so impressed with this One Size blush. I'm like, where have you been? Thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave me your favorite nothing new kind of product, like just your classic go-to that you just always use in your makeup routine. Let me know. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to subscribe for new videos every week, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Bye.